Essentially, I would call this the most powerful tool, or at least one of the most powerful tools in advertising, period, right? And when I show you what it can do, I think you will agree with me. And I'm going to show you exactly how this works instead of just explaining the theory behind it. But let me show you this slide real quick here, if you guys can see. I'm just in the usual Canva. All right. Now, what's crazy about this, okay, is this is how our keyword feed works. And I think I might have explained this on another video one time or anything like that. But essentially, what we've done, right, is we've created this thing called the AudienceLab keyword feed. And what it does, right, is essentially we've created all these different feeds and put together a massive amount of data to be able to track about 1 billion keyword searches each day. So 1 billion queries that come in each day, right? So in our database at the moment, there's about 30 billion keywords. So keywords like, I don't know, like how to find a dentist, or, emergency dentist needed, or something like that, right? So we're tracking all these keywords and we're bringing in 1 billion keywords each day and then looking at, the volumes and everything like that. So this is search data, okay? So this is like, search data, similar to like how you'd have Google search and Bing search, and right? So we have this huge database of keywords we're bringing in. What's crazy about this is what we're doing with these keywords is we're then matching them to devices, okay? So we're matching them to mobile ad IDs or MAIDs. And what this does essentially is we're able to see like what device is attached to that keyword, okay? So we're able to see, okay, so best dentist near me, who looked that up, and then we'll see like a list of devices that have searched for that keyword or associated with that keyword in the past 24 hours. Where it gets even crazier is we're attaching this to our consumer file. Okay, so what happens is we're able to say, okay, so this is the keyword, this is the devices that we know has looked at this keyword, and then we match it across this massive device table to find the consumer, and then we say, this is Larry who searched for this keyword, right? So that's the general concept of how this works. Now, I know some companies have done something maybe a little bit similar, but I don't think they've done it to this level, okay? Because what I'm about to show you is absolutely insane. So I'm going to bring you into AudienceLab. All right. So essentially, we're calling this the keyword planner, and how this integrates into your flow for building ads is just crazy, right? I've been experimenting this all day, all week actually, and it's just incredible. I don't know how people can live without it when they see how this works. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put an online timer on here. Just a basic timer. I'm going to show you how easy this is for me to be able to build world-class campaigns inside of AudienceLab using this new feature. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for a list of keywords related to solar. Okay, so I'm going to choose solar, and I'm basically going to, in a couple of minutes, I'm going to look at every keyword I can find for solar, right? And we're going to look at all the keywords, all the searches for solar. I'm going to match those to a device, and I'm going to match them to an actual identity and get a list of people that I know have been looking for solar products or are searching specific things in solar, and then I can use that in all my ad campaigns. All right. So this is, I don't know any other technology can do this, to be honest, not at this level. I mean, put a lot of time and energy into this. So let's get started. So I'm going to put the timer on here and let's roll. Okay. So I'm going to go to my keyword planner. Okay, this is how I find what keywords are available. There's 30 billion keywords available in the keyword planner, and you can search anything to be able to get a list of keywords. So I'm going to type in solar, and I believe this one here was already on solar. So we're just going to do solar in general. Okay, so I typed in the keyword solar. Now solar has 427,000 searches, right? So that is across 659 keywords. So 659 keywords equals a search volume of 427,000. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick this one and I'm going to download it. And just wait for that to download. Okay. So that's there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Google Sheets. Now, we are working on having this display all in platform, but as you can see, this is a pretty big list, so I might need the help of Google Sheets for this. So I'm going to go here, open up a new Google Sheet, I'm gonna go to file. Now, again, what I've just done here is I'm pulling all the searches for the past, I believe it's 7 days of people that I know are searching for solar products from our database. So out of our pool of 30 billion, I've basically pulled all the keywords around solar that I want to choose. Okay, so I'm gonna go to here, code, browse, and my solar audience. All right, now as you can see, people are doing crazy ones like dentist, you know, florist, anything, right? So inserts sheets. So I'll pull this in here. So this is all the keywords. Now I want you to pay attention to this because essentially what we have is the keyword, but then what we've done with this tool is we've actually given you a count. So this is the devices or the profiles that are attached to that keyword based on looking at the maids and then based on the consumer file, right? So I know that I can look at solar energy and I've got about, you know, a pretty decent amount of people, right, that are attached to that keyword right here. I've got about 47,000 here. I got 17,000 here. So that's pretty good. So I'm going to choose a pretty skew-if keyword. We're going to just do something like, let's do solar companies, right? Or actually, let's do solar cell, solar heating. Let's do solar heating. So what I can do now is I'm going to go back into my keyword planner and I'm going to click on this little tool here that says audience. Okay. Now I'm going to go into add audience. I'm going to call this test 1, 2, 3. Oh, give it a better name like solar. And I'm going to click on keyword. Okay, and save. Now what I can do is I can type in any keyword I want that I've found inside of here. We used to have it where you could just type in a keyword, but now we've made it where it's like exact match, so it's a lot more powerful. So I'm going to type in something like solar heating. I'm going to type that in here. And let's do solar cell as well. And then solar charger power bank too. Solar cell, solar charger power bank. I mean, you can go through and you can do all these keywords and you can bulk paste them in if you want, but I just want to keep this quite simple. All right, so let's just type in these keywords. This is, if I was doing an advertising campaign or an email campaign, like those people I know that are really looking for solar products, right? So I'm going to go, I'm not going to add any other financial parameters because I want this audience to be fairly big. So I'm just going to go here, next. What did I do? Solar test. All right. And we're going to click update and I'm going to go to next. All right. And I'm going to generate this audience. And again, guys, when I push this button, when I click generate, it is basically going through and it's taking this selection of keywords. It's then matching it to all the consumers that we have in our database, right? So if I can give you a thing here, if we go over to here, you're actually going through, we're giving it commands, it's going through and it's pulling from our database. All right, so this is not an easy task, but I'm going to generate the audience and let's see how long this takes. All right, so I got the audience generating. All right, it says processing. Let's see what's happening. Oh my gosh, it's complete. Right, that was like what, a minute, maybe like 30 seconds. But let's see what it is. Okay, let's download it. Because this is my first one. And let's go to here. Oop, right. So it's a decent sized audience. It's not too big, not too small. Let's bring it up. Boom. There is my list, right? There is my list of people that I know are looking for solar products based on this process. And that was pretty quick. You know, it did that in a couple of seconds, really. Okay, so there's my list, right? And I haven't stopped the timer this whole time. Let's go over the timer. So it's taken about 6 minutes and 55 seconds. So let's stop. So that's 6 minutes and 55 seconds to be able to take all the keywords that I want in my niche, apply the ones that I want, match that to devices, and then match that to a consumer file to see who's searching for that exact keyword. So there you have it. That is the AudienceLab keyword planner. It's incredible. So now our clients have the ability to be able to not only pull from these pre-made segments, but be able to look at the exact keywords they want in their niche or vertical and apply it to it, right? That's crazy. So that's what we've been working on for the past few months. Let us know what you think of the tool below. And thanks so much for the people that have been watching these videos. I thought I was just kind of throwing this into the void, but people are watching it, so I appreciate it. Thanks, guys.